maybe you can hear me, maybe you can't. I got the air on. It's not on high, but it actually looks kind of good. So this transmission was rebuilt basically twice, and I put in a new pump kit. And I realized when I was putting it together for the second time that there was a lot of slop in the pump kit, or just in the pump. And I'm going to pretty much blame where I bought it from, which was basically Flea Bay. But this is why you always want to hook up a gauge. And the transmission is working pretty good, but you definitely don't want to keep it that way. That needle, that's a needle. It should never be moving like that. Anytime you hook it up to like an AC system or anything like that, anything with a pump and it jolts like that, it should always just be a constant, steady pressure. It should not be bouncing. And it's actually, you can probably even hear it. But I don't know if that picked it up, but you should not be hearing that. I got these two wiring harnesses. The top one I bought off of Flea Bay, and this bottom one is off the truck, the wrecked one, the one I've been picking at for the past few months now. I really haven't noticed any difference. I'm still looking at it, but the only two things I've seen, which I've kind of figured out what's going on. So first off, well, where's it at? Okay, this is the ground wire. And this one, I assume that's the ground wire. It's just been cut. I assume maybe that was a rounded off bolt, or maybe they just didn't have some wire cutters or something. So I'll probably just solder this one to that. And then, okay, so first off, this is why I had to replace it. All of these wires just got pulled out. This connector, or this female, whatever you want to call it, it got pulled out as well. Other than that, that's what that looks like. So I believe that what got pulled out, that wire, went right here on that second one on the bottom. Because if you look up here, you got the two blue ones right there. I mean, it's a little dirty. Or wait, I might have misspoke. Okay, maybe I got the location wrong. But anyways, that's what that looks like. I only got one hand free, so I can't really do it. Well, let's see if I can do it side by side, because I'm doing this for my own benefit. You're not gonna stay. You're not gonna stay. Okay, that's off to the side like that. Maybe if I point. But anyways. Okay. That's like that. Okay, so maybe it's the fourth one over. Okay, I was wrong. It's the fourth one over. Yeah, that looks like that. And then that looks like that. Yeah, so I guess it pulled out right there. But either way, they look like exactly the same harnesses. This was off of a Denali. And at least that's what they're saying it was. And okay, I believe that's fog light. I don't think all of the models had fog lights, but the truck I'm working on does have fog lights. And I believe that's a fog light too, connector. Other than that, I would imagine as long as the connector going, or the bulkhead connector, whatever, focus, is it, yeah, it's focused. Okay, all right. I imagine whatever's going on up here, if that's all correct to one another, it's all pretty much the same. What else? Oh, it's got that. Oh wait, no, that's mine. That's the old one. Yeah, that's the old one. I need to buy another one of those. Actually, I need to buy a washer reservoir too. I need to buy a bunch of stuff. But yeah, okay, rambling. Okay, this ugly thing. Okay, I like how that sticker came out. Okay, so anyways, we're gonna go through here. Step, don't die. Okay, old wiring harness, that grill. Okay, I'm thinking about, they only make the 86 grills. I don't want to touch that because it's like really wet still. I just glued it. It broke. That's why it's off. The car's an 85 and I'm thinking about just buying 86 grills because I'm tired of having this issue. This has done this multiple times. Actually, when I got the car, it had the wrong grills on it. I bought these off of, well, the internet, and I had to basically, well, I had to deal with them. So I think it's now, let me try that again. I think it's time to just buy a different set of grills and just whatever I can make, even if it's the wrong year. But you know what I'm talking about, like the ones with the vertical lines? Okay, well anyways, wiring. I got the harness, well it's attached to the fuse block. I'm gonna have to look at an actual truck, like a real life truck that's running and driving. I think a few people at work have them. I have been looking at the internet too, but it's kind of limited on information. But I don't really know. I think, okay, that plug, this is the harness. I think it comes out from over here. And I want to say, I don't know. See, that's the thing. I think it comes out from under here. And then I don't know if it goes here or if I'm just completely wrong and maybe it actually goes around here and then drops down. Yeah, so I need to first start with that. After that is routed, then I know some of the wires, well actually I don't know this. I think the fog lights come out from under here. One of the wires gets here, comes out through here, and then I think it comes out through here. Pretty much the same way on the other side. But yeah, I need to look at an actual vehicle and get that figured out. Also, I'm still looking for a fender and a hood. I was supposed to buy a hood from a dude, well, last weekend, but it didn't work out. But I'll keep looking for parts. But the real reason is because, you know, the fender, you need it on because it mounts the coolant reservoir and I don't want it just dangling there. And then the hood, you can't put the hood on without the fenders because the hood bolts to the fenders. And but yeah, after that's done. Okay, bye.